All right, everybody, what you're fixing to watch is a video on one deer in particular, the quest for one deer, a white-tailed buck in low fence hill country that started in 2010. What you're looking at is a game cam pic of him. He's the bigger one, and he became extremely recognizable because of his width. This deer just went straight out. Some of these are side pics, so you can't really tell, but you'll get the gist of it here. There's one that's where you can just see that he's just not your normal deer. So you can also probably tell he's not that old of a deer. We didn't put this deer over 4 years old, so we immediately put him on the protection list and just enjoyed watching him in 2010. So you're still looking at some pics here of 2010, and here is a still shot of a video we got of him, and I have the video posted individually. And this was one of the last times we saw him on in 2010, and the last time we saw him on the hoof. So pretty excited, looking forward to 2011, and then the drought hits. So these pictures you're fixing to see now is see that the deer in the back right was a deer that we didn't really pay much attention to, except that he looked sick. Well, we never saw the wide deer appear, so this is the closest thing that we think was that wide deer. He just went extremely down. He has the same horn characteristics, but just not even close to what he was. So we, of course, didn't shoot this deer and hope that he bounced back if it was him. And the next picture you're going to see is in July of 2012, and it was to our pleasant surprise. This is July 1st, first picture we got, and we immediately knew that it was the wide deer. Wide boy is what we called him. So the quest began. The deer is old enough now to take, and began just getting pictures. And he's at a protein station that we set up mainly due to the drought to keep him and a few other bucks that were in the area that were nice deer that we were going to let get some more age on them, keep them in the area and keep them healthy. And look, this deer is just going crazy. Every picture we would gather of him just got better and better and better. And there's also some great deer that were in there hanging around with him. So we were very excited about our 2012 season. So I got to go ahead and hunt him with a bow, and the problem was he was nocturnal. And what you're going to see here is the last few pictures we finally got of him in daylight after I'd been hunting all through October. Finally in November we get pictures of him showing up in daylight, and I got a weekend plan to go out with my family, and you're fixing to go to a video of me and my daughter in the pop-up the weekend after these pictures were actually taken. The deer comes in, and my heart is just racing. It's the first time I've seen him on the hoof. All we were getting were the nighttime pics mainly. And he comes in, and he's acting nervous from the start. And I don't know if I'd have been able to draw right here anyway. The video's not that good because it is right. The sun's barely coming up. It's probably like 6:40 in the morning. So we watch him for a little bit. He gets nervous, and he leaves, and my heart just sinks. So the video is going to go pretty bright in a minute, and what happens is he ended up going around making a scrape and chasing some does for about 10-15 minutes, staying in the area, and here he comes back in. I tell my daughter, she's sitting next to me, that I'm probably fixing to draw, and by this time it's just been an accumulation of months and months preparation, and this is finally the moment. Well, here in a few more seconds, he's going to throw his head up. And when he throws his head up, I'm pretty much in mid-draw. Yeah, he's quartering towards me more than I'd like right now, but I feel confident with my shooting and holding my bow back for a while. I went ahead and drew. And when he does, I feel like he squares up. I'm to the right of the camera, so I really feel good about my shot right now, and I'll just let y'all watch.
Oh, yes, 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 Delaney, we got him. We got him. I just shot the biggest buck of my life, and you were with me. Yes. Oh my God. You're my lucky charm. I told you you're my lucky charm. I don't know if we're getting video, but look. Look at the arrow. See it glowing out there?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh. I think it was a perfect shot. Oh, he was hit. Oh my God. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, it means so much that you're with me on this. Oh my God, Delaney, that is a big, big buck.
It is?
Yes, that is a monster. That is a monster. That is a total freaking monster. Delaney, I'm videoing. Tell the camera what all we've done. Tell them where we're at first.
Well, we're at the ranch in a hunting blind, just me and Daddy, and for the past few weeks, Daddy's been after a huge buck, the biggest buck in his life. And then today we've been out here for an hour or two.
What time do we have to get up? We had to get up early, didn't we?
5:15.
You think Mommy and Addie are still asleep?
They're eating breakfast, probably.
You think? I would be snoozing if I was in.
And we shot the biggest buck of his life that he's been after. It's the mystery buck.
that I thought was a ghost. I would get pictures of him. This is the 26th sit. Probably pushing 80 hours in my little pop-up. And it happened when my daughter was with me. The first time she sat with me. And I just felt it. Your new name is Lucky Charm. Right? Lucky Hunting Charm. I want to go see him so bad. I feel great about the shot. What you think? Where's our alignment? Where's our setup? Okay, go over there and get the arrow. Yeah, go. Just walk up to it.
It's bloody.
Oh yes, that is a beautiful sight. That is a beautiful sight. Delaney, I think we got a buck on the ground. Let's just ease around there, okay?
This is my first time for it.
So let's look for blood.
I'm pretending like I'm razor tops. He looks for blood too.
All right, folks. Well, I think y'all can tell how excited I was and how much this meant to me. I'm very optimistic about the shot. I was very optimistic till right about in now. And that's because I found the bloody arrow, but I am not seeing any blood. And then just the flood of things started going through my head of maybe it wasn't as good as I thought, this and that. So we finally found a puddle about 50 yards away, and it's just about a 4-inch, 5-inch circle of blood, dark blood. And my gut just did not feel right about it. So I told Delaney we were going to have to back out and call the professional in. Matt McWilliams, I'd never met him, but I heard he had the best tracking dog in the country. So I called him. He's out of Brady, and he made it to the ranch in about 30 minutes. And long story short, I can tell you about it over a beer sometime, but he brought Smoke out. Smoke got on the trail, and he found this deer for me, and I doubt I would have found him without it. You'll see a picture of Matt Smoke in here shortly, right about now. And that is one bad dog. Thanks, everyone who helped me on my quest, and it is a memory, a day that I will never, ever forget. The deer ended up being 29.5 inside, 30 inches tip to tip. He scored 160 and an 8. By far my biggest buck ever, my biggest bow buck, any buck, and I'm not even going to try to top it anytime soon. Thanks for watching.